Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Mad Market Value Show. I am your host, DaMaddog. On today's episode, I'm going to bring you 3 buys and 3 sells that I think that you should be looking into for your Dynasty teams. First off, Brees Hall. He's a player that I couldn't understand why he was being faded this offseason. He's already slid down to RB13 on Keep Trade Cut. He's an elite talent, and he was never going to lose any of his work to Braylon Allen or Isaiah Davis. In week 1, he finished with a 38% completion rate on rush attempts and targets. He totaled 21 touches and 4 targets on 145 yards, 90 of them coming after contact. Last year, Hall was a top 5 running back in yards per carry for outside runs, and over 30% of these yards came off explosive plays. In week 2, the production wasn't there, but Hall did have over 60% of those snaps and an even more of a workload. Why was there ever any doubt in Brees Hall in the first place? If the Jets want to have any success, which I highly doubt they're going to need to put all of their stock into Brees Hall. My second buy is going to be rookie Jaguars running back Bichelle Tootin. He was a player I admired in the pre-draft process. His ability to create positive yardage is impressive. In the preseason, he gained positive yardage on 18 out of 19 plays with no negative plays. He has the burst and long speed to create massive plays and force missed tackles. With Tank Bigsby out of the picture, Tootin's role is likely to expand. In week 2, he finished with 8 carries, 2 catches for 74 yards and a score. While Travis Etienne is still the featured back, Tootin seems to be closing that gap pretty quickly. He's already jumped 10 spots on Keep Trade Cut from running back 38 to currently sitting at running back 28. And I still don't think that this is going to be a ceiling price. This has been one of my favorite players coming into the league. It is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's picking up right where he left off. He finished week 1 with a 53% target share, 90% air yard share, and 124 of the 150 Seahawks receiving yards. That is insane. And in week 2, he finished it up with 8 receptions and 103 yards. He leads the league in target shares with 44% and averages 4.3 yards per route run. Some people may think that is unsustainable, but he has no competition in Seattle, and we are totally seeing the prospect profile from Ohio State come to fruition in the NFL. He is elite. His route running ability and his strong hands make him an absolute menace for defenders and Sam Darnold's best friend in this Clint Kubiak offense. It is clear now why DK Metcalf was expendable. He's currently wide receiver 9 on Keep Trade Cut, and that ranking isn't going down. But now let's hear something from the Podfather.
Pour one out for an incredible best ball season. It was a breakout 2025 for Fast Draft, but now the NFL action has started. That means it's DFS season. That's right. You might think, oh, wow, DFS, I can't win DFS. Oh, but you can on Fast Draft. You just pick any 6 guys, and you put them in a handful of booster spots. There's no salary rubric you have to follow. You're not going up against thousands of killer bots in these tournaments. Oh, no. These are regular people grabbing their 6 favorite plays of the week, and that's all you have to do. And we post the ownership so that you can choose how much chalk you want. There is no drafting. It's called the Quick 6 Super Slam. The Quick 6 Super Slam is the signature DFS contest at Fast Draft. It is changing DFS. We are making DFS great again. So go to fastdraft.app and use your host promo code for a $50 deposit match. And let's go start drafting faster.
Yeah, that's right, guys. If you haven't jumped onto Fast Draft yet, I highly suggest it. It is a blast. You can join it in their Discord as well. And don't forget to use our Fast Draft code DEGEN, DEGEN. Now, let's get on to my 3 sells, where I think they are controversial players. This first one is A.J. Brown, and I just don't think this situation is getting any better for him. He's 28 years old. Is he 100% from that hamstring issue? We don't know. But through 2 weeks, he only has 6 receptions, totaling 35 yards. Yes, he is part of an offense that is run scheme heavy and only passes when they need to. Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback in the NFL through 2 weeks that doesn't have a passing touchdown. And I think the team is fine with that because they're winning. It's hard to envision massive spike weeks for A.J. Brown anymore when it seems like the Eagles are content on just passing to move the chains. And that might make him a frustrating asset moving forward. Right now, he sits at wide receiver 20 on Keep Trade Cut. And I'm asking myself, what receivers around him can I acquire? Can I go get Igbuka? Can I get Tet McMillan? Can I get T. Higgins, Travis Hunter, or Rashee Rice? I don't know. I might need to add to A.J. Brown to be able to do that. A.J. Brown seems like if you're a contender, you're hoping that he gets some of these weeks back where he gives us booms. But right now in a low passing offense, I think I'm ready to cut bait before he plummets even further. My second sell is Steelers rookie running back Caleb Johnson. And man, I thought week 1 was bad, but he sure topped it in week 2, highlighted by that special teams blunder. I think he's definitely going to miss some time for that. I don't think the Steelers can let him get away without any repercussions. I understand that he was not a returner in college, but you still need to understand the rules. As for Caleb the player, I think he is one-dimensional, who is not going to ever provide you with an elite ceiling. It is low-hanging fruit, but is he just Najee Harris? He's a big-bodied back who takes what's given to him. If the O-line doesn't create a hole, Caleb Johnson doesn't have the burst or the imagination to get out wide and run off script. On top of all of this, he has Arthur Smith as a play caller. We saw in week 1 that they utilized Jaylen Warren and Kenny Gainwell, and those guys are certainly not winning you your weeks. So if Caleb Johnson can't get ahead of those two, that scares the crap out of me, and I will try to get a reroll for a future pick or a player that it can add some more value to my roster. My third sell of this video is Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence. Is it time to jump ship? Are we done continuing to find outs for this guy? How many years has it been? He's certainly not generational anymore. He is now in a bucket of quarterbacks that we don't really care about. He's not going to be your quarterback one that's going to lead you to winning money, getting a trophy, and bragging to all of your buddies. It might be a little bit dramatic, but I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to rebound and gain us any value. He has Brian Thomas Jr., he has Travis Hunter, he went and got Liam Cohen, who we've seen him do so much with that Bucs offense. Speaking of Liam Cohen, he said he's really happy with the progression that he saw from week 1 to week 2, but how much patience is he going to have? The Bengals were Joe Burrow-less, and the Jaguars still handed them that win. Trevor Lawrence threw for 3 touchdowns, but he also threw 2 picks. Yes, Brian Thomas Jr. didn't look like himself and made a lot of misses that cost them the game, but I just don't think Trevor Lawrence is that quarterback that elevates his team or your fantasy team. So I do question how long Liam Cohen is going to have patience with him. He's working on his footing, he's working on his throwing mechanics and believes it's fixable, but he's not going to come right out and say that Trevor Lawrence isn't a good quarterback. So maybe Trevor Lawrence does turn a page and become a better player, make them a potent offense, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going to take the risk of trying to pivot to somebody like Brock Purdy or Bo Nix. I would even look at tearing down to somebody like Dak Prescott, Jackson Dart, see what kind of pluses I can get and just take the reroll to shake up my team. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next week.